Have you ever wondered why some mornings you feel like you're dragging yourself out of bed, despite getting what seemed like a full night's rest? What if I told you that the position you sleep in could be slowly working against your heart while you think you're recovering? Eleanor, a 68-year-old retired teacher from Tampa, used to wake up every morning feeling exhausted. Despite going to bed early and sleeping through the night, she'd often feel dizzy, short of breath, and like her heart was racing. Her doctor couldn't find anything wrong with her heart during regular checkups, but Eleanor knew something wasn't right. It wasn't until she learned about how sleep position affects cardiovascular health that she discovered the culprit. She'd been sleeping flat on her back for decades. Like Eleanor, millions of Americans over 60 are unknowingly putting stress on their hearts every single night. The position that once felt natural and comfortable might now be creating silent cardiovascular strain that compounds over time. Your body is different at 60 than it was at 40, and what used to be harmless could now be working against your heart's health. Don't forget to like this video if you're learning something new. It really helps our channel, Elderly Active Life, bring you daily content that can transform your health. Your body's changing needs after 60. As we age past 60, our bodies undergo significant changes that make sleep position more critical than ever before. Your joints become less flexible, circulation slows down, and your heart has to work harder to maintain optimal blood flow. The cardiovascular system, which once easily adapted to different positions during sleep, now requires more support. Consider Martha, a 72-year-old from Phoenix, who noticed she was waking up with swollen legs and feeling breathless during the night. Her circulation had slowed with age, and certain sleep positions were restricting blood flow back to her heart. What seemed like normal aging was actually her body responding to poor sleep positioning. Your respiratory system also changes dramatically after 60. The muscles that support your airways become weaker, and the tissue in your throat becomes more prone to collapse. This means that positions that never caused problems before can now obstruct your breathing and force your heart to work overtime to compensate for reduced oxygen levels. The reality is that after 60, your body's ability to compensate for poor positioning diminishes significantly. Your heart can't recover as quickly from stress, your blood vessels are less elastic, and your nervous system takes longer to regulate blood pressure and heart rate. This is why the stakes are higher now. Your sleep position isn't just about comfort anymore, it's about cardiovascular survival. The silent threat, supine sleep position. If there's one position that consistently shows up in research as problematic for seniors, it's sleeping flat on your back, also known as the supine position. While this might feel natural and even comfortable, studies reveal it can be one of the most dangerous positions for your heart and breathing after 60. When you lie flat on your back, gravity works against you in multiple ways. Your tongue and soft tissues naturally fall backward, narrowing your upper airway and dramatically increasing the risk of sleep apnea. Sleep apnea isn't just about snoring. It's about repeated interruptions in oxygen flow that force your heart into crisis mode throughout the night. Every time your breathing stops or becomes shallow, your oxygen levels drop, and your heart responds by beating faster and harder. Your blood pressure can spike to dangerous levels, sometimes reaching 250 over 150 millimeters of mercury during apneic episodes. This isn't just happening once or twice, it can occur hundreds of times per night, creating a relentless cycle of cardiovascular stress. Robert, a 65-year-old from Denver, experienced this firsthand. He'd wake up with a pounding heart, dry mouth, and feeling like he'd run a marathon in his sleep. His wife mentioned he'd stop breathing periodically during the night, and his morning blood pressure readings were consistently elevated. Once he learned about the connection between back sleeping and sleep apnea, he understood why his cardiovascular system was under such strain. The supine position also allows stomach acid to travel up into your esophagus more easily, creating acid reflux that can further disrupt your sleep and create additional stress on your heart. This creates a vicious cycle where poor positioning leads to multiple health issues that compound each other throughout the night. Research consistently shows that seniors who sleep predominantly on their backs have higher rates of sleep apnea, more cardiovascular events, and a greater risk of conditions like atrial fibrillation and heart failure. The evidence is clear. For most people over 60, especially those with existing heart conditions or high blood pressure, Avoiding the supine position could be a game-changer for cardiovascular health. The heart protective solution, left side sleeping. The good news is that there's a simple, scientifically backed solution that can help protect your heart while you sleep. Positioning yourself on your left side. This isn't just folk wisdom. It's supported by cardiovascular research and recommended by many heart specialists. When you sleep on your left side, several beneficial things happen to your cardiovascular system. First, your heart is positioned slightly above your other organs, which allows gravity to assist with blood circulation rather than work against it. The aorta, the major artery that carries oxygen-rich blood from your heart to the rest of your body, curves naturally to the left. When you align yourself on your left side, you reduce the resistance your heart faces when pumping blood, making its job significantly easier. Consider David, a 74-year-old from Seattle who struggled with high blood pressure and frequent nighttime awakenings. After switching to left-side sleeping, he noticed his morning blood pressure readings were more stable, and he felt more rested upon waking. His cardiologist confirmed that his heart rate variability had improved, indicating less cardiovascular stress during sleep. Left-side sleeping also promotes better lung expansion, which is crucial for seniors who may have reduced lung capacity. This improved breathing means better oxygen saturation throughout the night, which reduces the workload on your heart and helps prevent the stress responses associated with poor oxygenation. The position also helps with digestion and reduces acid reflux by keeping your stomach positioned below your esophagus. This matters more than you might think. Nighttime acid reflux can activate your sympathetic nervous system, keeping your heart in a more stressed, alert state, rather than allowing it to rest and recover. Additionally, left-side sleeping improves your body's lymphatic drainage system, which helps remove waste products and toxins from your brain and organs more efficiently during sleep. For seniors whose natural detoxification processes slow down with age, this enhanced overnight cleanup contributes to better overall cardiovascular health. Remember to subscribe to Elderly Active Life for more heart-healthy tips delivered to your inbox daily. Making the transition, practical sleep positioning tips. If you've been sleeping on your back or stomach for years, switching to left-side sleeping might seem daunting, but it's absolutely achievable with the right approach. The key is to work with your body's natural tendencies rather than force the change. Start with your pillow setup. This is crucial for success. Most people struggle with side sleeping because they're using the wrong pillow. You need one that fills the space between your head and shoulder, keeping your spine in neutral alignment. If your pillow is too flat, your neck will collapse downward. If it's too high, you'll strain your shoulder and potentially compress nerves. Look for a contoured pillow designed specifically for side sleepers, or use a medium firm pillow that maintains its shape throughout the night. Barbara, a 69-year-old from Miami, had given up on side sleeping because she'd wake up with neck pain and numb arms. Once she invested in a proper side sleeping pillow and learned correct positioning, she found she could comfortably stay on her left side for most of the night, and her morning stiffness disappeared. Body positioning is equally important. Place a pillow between your knees to align your hips and reduce pressure on your lower back. This small addition can make the difference between waking up refreshed or in pain. Your body craves symmetry and balance. When you provide proper support, it naturally wants to maintain that comfortable position. For those who tend to roll onto their back during sleep, try the tennis ball technique. Place a rolled-up towel or small cushion behind your back to create a gentle barrier. This isn't meant to be uncomfortable, just enough of a reminder to discourage rolling over while you're unconscious. If you're transitioning from stomach sleeping, use a pillow against your front to simulate the pressure you're used to feeling. This helps your brain feel secure and grounded while you adapt to the new position. Focus on the most important sleep window, the first 2 to 3 hours after you fall asleep. This is when you spend the most time in deep, restorative sleep. Even if you shift positions later in the night, you'll have given your cardiovascular system several hours of heart-protective rest. The power of nighttime protein, fueling overnight recovery. Here's where we add a secret weapon to your heart-healthy sleep routine: strategic protein intake before bed. While left-side sleeping optimizes your heart's position, consuming slow-digesting protein about 30 to 60 minutes before sleep can supercharge your overnight recovery process. The science behind this is fascinating. After age 60, your body's overnight fasting period becomes a hidden threat to muscle preservation and cardiovascular health. While younger people bounce back easily from the 8-hour fast of sleep, seniors experience accelerated muscle breakdown and slower recovery. Since your heart is a muscle, this affects cardiovascular health directly. Casein protein, found in dairy products or available as a supplement, digests slowly over 6 to 8 hours, providing a steady stream of amino acids to your muscles throughout the night. This isn't just about building muscle, it's about preserving the heart muscle and supporting cardiovascular recovery while you sleep. James, a 71-year-old from Boston, started having a glass of milk with casein protein powder about an hour before bed. Within a month, he noticed he felt stronger during his morning walks. His resting heart rate had dropped slightly, and he was sleeping more soundly. His cardiologist noted improvements in his overall cardiovascular markers at his next checkup. The combination of left-side sleeping and strategic protein intake creates a powerful overnight recovery environment. The positioning optimizes blood flow and reduces heart strain, while the protein provides the building blocks needed for cardiovascular repair and maintenance. You don't need a large amount. About 30 to 40 grams of protein with at least 2.5 grams of leucine is optimal for seniors. This could be a casein protein shake, a cup of cottage cheese, or Greek yogurt. The key is timing it properly so your body has access to these nutrients during the most critical recovery hours. Make sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying these science-backed strategies. It helps us continue bringing you daily content on elderly active life. Recognizing the signs, how to know it's working. The changes from improved sleep positioning and nighttime protein don't happen overnight, but your body will definitely give you signals that recovery is improving. These signs might be subtle at first, but they're important indicators that your cardiovascular system is responding positively. The first thing most people notice is how they feel upon waking. Instead of that stiff, heavy feeling that makes getting out of bed feel like a chore, you'll start to move more fluidly. Your joints will feel looser, your legs less heavy, and you might find yourself naturally wanting to start your day rather than hitting the snooze button repeatedly. Margaret, a 66-year-old from Atlanta, described it perfectly. I used to feel like I was 100 years old when I got out of bed. Now I feel like myself again when I wake up. This isn't just about energy, it's a sign that overnight inflammation is decreasing and your body is actually recovering during sleep, rather than fighting against poor positioning. Your heart rate patterns will also improve. Many people notice their heart doesn't feel like it's racing or pounding when they wake up. Instead, it feels steady and calm. Over time, your resting heart rate may drop slightly, which is an excellent sign of improved cardiovascular efficiency. Sleep quality improvements are another key indicator. You'll likely experience fewer middle-of-the-night awakenings, particularly those mysterious wake-ups around 2 or 3 a.m. This happens because left-sided sleeping and protein intake help stabilize blood sugar and prevent acid reflux, two common culprits for nighttime disruptions in seniors. Your daytime energy levels will be more consistent. Instead of accepting fatigue as normal aging, you'll find yourself feeling more motivated to move, walk, and engage in activities. This increased vitality is your body's way of telling you that real recovery is happening at night. If you're monitoring your blood pressure or blood sugar, you may notice more stable readings over time. This isn't magic, it's the result of reduced overnight stress on your cardiovascular system and better metabolic regulation thanks to strategic nutrient timing. Building your heart-healthy sleep ritual. The key to making these changes stick is creating a system that feels natural and sustainable. Think of this as building a new identity rather than trying to change a habit. You're not just someone trying to sleep better. You're someone who prioritizes heart health and takes proactive steps to protect their cardiovascular system. Start by anchoring your new routine to something you already do consistently every night. Brushing your teeth is perfect for this. Keep your casein protein powder and shaker bottle right next to your toothbrush. This way, the moment you finish your dental hygiene routine, you're already set up for the next step in your heart-healthy ritual. Create a simple reminder system in the early days. A sticky note on your bathroom mirror or a phone alarm can help reinforce the new routine until it becomes automatic. Remember, you're not just taking a supplement, you're investing in your cardiovascular future. Make the protein part enjoyable. Choose a flavor you actually like and sip it slowly as part of your wind-down routine. This isn't a chore, it's a nightly act of self-care that literally feeds your heart while you sleep. When you're setting up your sleep environment, remember that comfort is key to consistency. Invest in the right pillow, use a body pillow between your knees, and make sure your bedroom temperature is cool enough for quality sleep. These aren't luxuries, they're tools for cardiovascular health. Don't forget to subscribe to Elderly Active Life for daily uploads of heart-healthy strategies that can transform your golden years. Your heart's future is in your hands. The beautiful truth is that your heart health after 60 doesn't have to be left to chance. Every night you choose to sleep on your left side, every time you provide your body with slow-digesting protein before bed, you're making a powerful investment in your cardiovascular future. Picture yourself 10 years from now, walking confidently, moving with energy, and feeling strong and independent. That future isn't an accident. It's the result of consistent, science-backed choices made night after night. When you combine optimal sleep positioning with strategic nutrition, you're not just surviving the aging process, you're thriving through it. Your heart has been working faithfully for decades, and now it's time to give it the support it deserves. Tonight, when you prepare for bed, remember that you're not just going to sleep. You're entering a critical recovery period that can literally strengthen your heart and extend your healthy years. The research is clear, the strategies are simple, and the benefits are life-changing. Your cardiovascular system will thank you with better energy, improved stamina, and the confidence that comes from knowing you're actively protecting your heart health. So tonight, lie on your left side, provide your body with the protein it needs for overnight recovery, and sleep like someone who's investing in their future. Because that's exactly what you're doing, one heart-healthy night at a time. Before you go, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Elderly Active Life for daily heart-healthy content, and let us know in the comments what changes you're going to make to your sleep routine tonight. Your heart and your future self will thank you. Sweet dreams, and here's to your heart health.